I think it's good. That should be
100%? Or two things, two bars. Is this for Rinpoche?
yeah.
I just put new ones in.
Can you please?
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. 1, 2.
That was good.
Hello, 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 hello.
1 for Umze, Sat.
Hello, hello, hello.
No, backup is this one we can.
Hello, 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 hello. 아직 나라고 보내는 dimle. 콜로다 다냥 콜 노르셔. 콜로 나라게 노서. Hello, 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 hello. 나라고 보내는 dimle 아지. 아래잖아. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello.
This one?
Hello, hello.
What do they mean they cannot hear?
Hello, hello.
No good. No good.
1, 2. Repa. Hello? Hello?
I think we should. This is on the 7th. We should have on the 6th.
Hello, hello, hello. 1, 2. Chigni. Sumshi. Good. So the
के थाहा भएन चाय भन्ने होला नि चाय भन्ने हो त हामीसँग चाय किन नोट लेख्दै छ नि के हुन्छ आज
hello, hello.
It is like this. Can you bring another one like this one? 6, 6. No, no, but this one.
Six is on?
Yeah.
Because this is now it's six.
Yeah.
Does that make a difference?
I don't. Hello.
Can you?
Hello? Hello? This works. And that one works? Hello. Now mine is.
Jackie, can you turn off that one? Okay.
Hello everyone, Rinpoche is here. Tene tatari ngaranga chuntin je Hebega Dugabda Wachung Kapsala, Chenamba Pepala, Tambo, Tuji Che, Hugayan La, Tinitige, Chu Hebatan, Chu Nyemba, Tenzo, Tini, Takandi Gugayore Sena, Chu Sundo, Sungayore La, Tinichitanga, Chu, Nambanda Yore, the Inaya, Chu, Namba De La. Kulhong number tapa lunga yesong tse to tambe chula dimbaje chona chu sundore yang kulhong number mada banda boda tene ta te yendo lunga yesong tse to dimma to banda boje yena tene chu chebare de yena chu yong tapa nuba punsun soba don dembaje chongyo mare la de cherdo ta tanda karigo yo aresena Tinita che somba sambo, Samninji, Sonju, Sandon Dambaje, Kulon Gugio Arella. Tinite ya, Sentintonji, Dewadon, Dendek, Chamba, Dunhaton Tandek, Nije, Tinisentintonji, Tartu Sanji, Gombon, Dretne, Korwadon, Yansong, Dunhale, Tapek, Cherto, Tiningaranzo, Chu, Nyamsalembaton, Chu, Nyembaton. Chu Nyamsalemba in, somebody na. Tate Kuhon Cheperton Papa in Becherna Tetab, Kuhon Yapo, Che Saltab Nesen Roche.
So I have this occasion to give this Dharma teaching, and I would like to thank you all very much for coming to this. Now, whether we are teaching the Dharma or listening to the Dharma, what is most important is, as it is said, the Dharma must become the Dharma. So when you say the Dharma must become the Dharma, then we might be doing something that has the aspect or the form of Dharma, but if we have the pure motivation and if we're able to focus our body, speech, and mind, then that Dharma will be the Dharma. But if our motivation is impure, or if we are not able to focus with our body, speeches, and mind, then it may look on the outside as if it were Dharma, but it is not the true Dharma. It won't have the full power of the Dharma. And so for that reason, it is important that we have a good, kind heart, and that we have love, compassion, loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta. So we need to have the motivation of loving kindness that wishes that all sentient beings be happy. The motivation of compassion, that is the wish that all sentient beings be free of suffering. And the motivation of wishing to progress to the ultimate state of liberation and omniscience in order to bring benefit to all limitless sentient beings. And so in this way, we need to have such a motivation when we study or practice the Dharma, and this is the pure motivation. And so I'd like to ask you to please listen to these teachings with such a pure motivation.
那么这一次有这样的一个机会，能够为大家讲授这个课程，那我也感到很高兴。首先要谢谢大家的前来哦。那么尤其是在参加一个说法的课程的时候，很重要的一个要点是什么呢？就是要让这个佛法的活动真的成为佛法，所以意思就是要法像法，它是非常重要。不然很多时候的确我们在做的很多事情，它看起来它都有在修法听法的一个样子，但是它不见得是在真正的在做佛法。这个意思是什么？如果说你在做一个佛法的活动的时候，如果你能够身口意也都如法的时候，换句话说，你的身口意三门都能够专一的如法的在听闻跟修持的话，那这个时候它就是真的如法的一个活动。但如果是身口意三门没有合而为一，或者说你的身口意是散乱的，没有一个清净的动机的话，那么就算是在做佛法的活动，但它也是不如法不圆满的。所以在这里最开始很重要是我们的动机哦，我们一定要有慈心、悲心还有菩提心。所以慈心呢，也就是说你希望发愿说，透过这个课程的听闻，我能够帮助一些众生得到快乐。同样你也要有悲心，是希望透过这样一个课程，你能够帮助众生远离痛苦。同样你也要有菩提心，就是希望帮助一切的众生都能够脱离轮回的痛苦，最终成就佛的果位。 因此我来听闻这个课程，我来修持这样的一个法门。当你具备了这样的一个发心，接着你的身口意全部都合而为一如法的话呢，那这个才是最重要，在听法时候一定要具备的。
Tene ta tanda shuju te tanda Khenpo Gangshar Omens be tene ngor desini shuju ge koding dabo nang re la ten nang du te la ngor tenzo la ta chitang ge Khenpo Gangshar Ombo de chisu sembe ge kepa chenpo ge ondo senayanda tuto chenpo ge ondo senayanda pe tomo mahimba chepar tompo pe yendin tom tempa tang chepar tompo pe trilin tom tempa 다 텐데 종아래 라 테니 티성 텐조라 생라진다 성 텐조라 베 맹화진 맹화 체버진 다 텐데 요아래 데 인나야 제 두토 침부가 성도 송아임부 온게 테니 까까라 데 따와된 토차반다 보제 당아란서工作동 당당바니 그 온도 세나 아란서 테니 지팅 코로 통통 온도 세네 네 요아래라 Tela nepa Hindu, teniti tawan tombo tela, hachanga thikla chena, tezonga pento chimbo kapkala yungu yo marilla, teacher na, tatanda, teni pemba yang yeba, tachitanga tawa yung temba yimba tang, gomba tang, jeba yung temba yimba ga ondu sena, teni tanda, tanda Khenpo Gangshar Ombu sumbu ngor te tang, tene tatla je gombo pe sumbe tarbarambo je jeng noni te sa sur jeng te shona tene te tanda ngaranso tene neka kunzo go ondo sena yung pemba chempo tene tandang go ondo sena yung pemba chempo yung sa re sombanda bo je chong song la tene te yang chitang ge taporambo che te ge song la kandre song yo re sena 가차 초 징디 송거여라 가차 초 징디 송데 드니까 dombe menga la tene neka ka onda sena kunzo sonju ka sendong sambatong nije gombe ka tapta tene nyemon bango nembe ka tapla soba chepartam papa ta tende songyore la tene chaja chimbu onda sena te chaja chimbu ka tende kandise gongge yabate tanda Khenpo Gangshar Ombu ngor dang tenda chikpa ndabo je yimbe chenna parchir pento chenpo je yungsare somban ndabo chongson.
Now the topic for this teaching is the two songs of Khenpo Gangshar, and this has been organized. So these two songs by Khenpo Gangshar. Khenpo Gangshar Ompo was, you could call him a great scholar, you could call him a great siddha or meditation master. In any case, he was an extraordinary person who had really exceptional activity, exceptional realization. And so he's a master who has appeared recently in modern times. And so these songs of his have great blessings, and they're also really extraordinary instructions. But sometimes when we come to the instructions by these great siddhas, these great masters, sometimes the view expressed in them is too high for us to easily understand. And this is because they're both relative and ultimate, and we remain or live within the worldly, confused samsaric appearances. And so when we get to words that of a view that is too high, then just clinging to those words itself is not very beneficial for us. And so we need to actually have something where we can have a good view, a stable view. We need to have stable meditation and stable conduct. And so for that reason, I thought that I would teach this by combining these songs of Khenpo Gangshar with a few of the instructions from Gampopa's Jewel Ornament of Liberation. I think if I do this in the short term, this will have a lot of benefit in terms of the relative, as well as being very beneficial on the ultimate level. Now, generally, when we think about the teachings of Gampopa, his teachings are what we call the confluence of the rivers of Mahamudra and Dzogchen. And so in these instructions, he takes the instructions on mind training from the Kadampa masters, the relative bodhicitta, loving kindness and compassion, as well as the methods for decreasing our afflictions. The instructions that come from the Mahamudra tradition, which he teaches, are basically the same as the instructions given in the songs of Khenpo Gangshar. And so I think that by teaching these two together, it will be very beneficial.
那么这一次我们课程主要要讲的呢是堪布康沙汪波他的2首道歌。那么这位堪布呢，他可以说是近代的一位大师，他也可以说是一位很有学问的一位学者，但他同时也是一位大成就者。可以说他的功德是非常非常殊胜的，而且可以看到他传记里面他过去利益非常多的人，他的佛行事业也是非常的广大。所以我总是觉得，如果有机会能够听闻到他的这个道歌的话，对我们的一种加持也好，或者从他的口诀当中，你都可以得到很大的一个受用。那么但同时也有一个状况，就是因为他是一位大成就者，所以他的道歌你有时候在看的时候，他的文字非常的深，而且他的见解也是说的比较深奥的，比如说都讲到的是圣义谛的内容是比较多。那我们一般来讲在讲二谛的时候，就会有世俗谛跟圣义谛。那因为我们现在可以说都还在这样一个世俗的状态中，在轮回中，在烦恼当中，所以很多时候光是听闻到高深的文字，有的时候太执着那些深奥的见解，对我们并不见得会有太大的用处哦。所以我们常常说修行的时候，你要世俗跟圣义都圆融，还有你的见修行各个部分都要圆融。所以也因此呢，我希望这一次的课程不只是讲解在深奥的圣义谛上的这个堪布康沙的道歌之外，我也希望在附带的讲一些冈波巴大师的解脱庄严宝论当中的一些内容。这样子的合并的时候，你在世俗谛跟圣义谛当中就可以得到一个圆满。那就像是冈波巴大师曾经也说，我们噶举的教派最重要就是由噶当派还有这个大手印合而为一的一个教法。什么叫做噶当派？里面就包括了世俗菩提心的升起，还有慈悲心的很多的修持方法，重点是教我们降服烦恼的一些方式。那什么叫大手印？大手印可以说就是这一次的2首道歌里面最主要在讲的内容了。所以我觉得也符合了噶当派跟大手印，还有世俗谛跟圣义谛的这样的一个教授。所以我会讲解2首道歌之外，还有冈波巴大师的一些教授内容。
天他定过个托马拉，他确实是那样的，说的是那样的。同步拉玛拉说话答那话的啦，他拉玛拉说话答不告诉了，接做不送的没做见送的。他等到天就on的时候，做不送的讲定的让引把啦。天等到俺让做家里告诉了，做不送的讲定的就弄把马引把，没做见到先把的。他的啦，就当个拉玛生给的，让个早拉玛了，说话答不告诉了，让个早拉玛的，天呢，上节就弄把答不的了，刚给我的了，上节就弄把答不了，刚就上节就贵一点东，送个一点东，头节一点东，吃上有的为什么有马嘞？有马嘞的，也那样，让啦家庭吃话的，上节讲的这种，个人那个有的些呢。tené tanda tombe chu sungu yore tené te sonje jam din de ji senji tongji dungal le chop ge tabla khandi nang ge yore se na tené nge ne chela tarbe tab den je tarba ron la ron le zembar ji he sumba je da de yendo tanda rowe dungal chake mesela niche topa hinlan pomente chuni hewa tembe drowan jor sungarela tenite rowa senjin ka dungal de sonje ke chake ya len roge yorwe sena lenge yo mare sungare ta ona kare nangare sena sonje jamden de toki kusum toki yenten ten ngaran sul nangare sena te nangge yo mare wana senjin tonje dungal le chope ke thala kare nangge yo are sena tambe chu sunga yore tambe chu de nyemon ba ponze don korwa dungal le tarze ke lan yon ta ba je temba yimbe chenna tini tige korwa le tolne dungal le talta ba je yunga yore suare la 다 디처나 손지 점된데 지숨be 담be 추에데 수숭게 요아레세나 네 랑게타 올라만레 랑게 당다 투게 요아레마도 손지 점된데 무슨 잘게 요아마레 손지 점된데 지하네 무슨 투게 요아마레테 이나요 산지 점된데 가레 숨베가 당와 텐조 나란솔라 랑게타 올라만레 투게 랑게타 올라만레 휴바임베 쳤나 니 산지 점된데 트네데 차상 나란솔라 토게 요아레라 디처나 조브 손지 무즈진 세다 나란라 카든 쳬와 그 찹도 텐진 라만친 되는 공가 대답을 그 엔딩 풍선 조바동 담바동 카든 풍선 조바동 담 라마텐친 소레
Now, the songs of the first song, the Song of Omens, opens with what you could call an homage, or you could call it a supplication. And so it begins. The supplication begins saying, "Lord, perfect Buddha in a human form." So, in actuality, our root guru is a Buddha, but we do not see the Buddha. We do not see the Buddha ourselves. Actually, we see the Buddha in a human form. So, when we supplicate our guru, when we supplicate the root guru, we often meditate upon the guru as being in the form of having the bodily form of a Buddha. Now, does the guru have all of the qualities of body, speech, and mind of the Buddha? The guru may not have all of those qualities, but in terms of the guru's kindness to us, they do exactly what the Buddha would do. So what is it that the Buddha does? The Buddha teaches the Dharma. It's as the way the Buddha will protect sentient beings and remove their suffering is by teaching the Dharma. As the Buddha himself said, "I teach you the Dharma, whether or not you are liberated depends upon yourself." The second thing that he said is that the Buddhas do not remove suffering with their hands, nor do they transfer their blessings, nor do they bestow their blessings. It is by teaching the peace of the Dharmata that the Buddhas free beings from suffering. And so, can a Buddha just pluck away all sentient beings' suffering with their hands? They can't do that. Can the Buddhas just transfer all of their qualities of body, speech, and mind to all sentient beings? They can't do that either. Well, then what is the method that the Buddhas use in order to teach the Dharma? Or in order to remove being suffering? It is by teaching the Dharma. It is by teaching Dharma that they are able to remove all of the afflictions of all sentient beings and that they are able to develop all of their qualities. This is how they can free them from samsara and remove all their suffering. Now, are we able to hear these instructions on the Dharma direct, or where do we get these instructions on the Dharma? We get them from our root guru. We're not able to meet the Buddha. We're not able to hear the Buddha teach directly. But we are able to hear everything that the Buddha would teach directly from our root gurus. And so in this way, we are able to receive all of the activities of the Buddhas. And so for this reason, it begins saying, "Lord, perfect Buddha in a human form, protector, Lord of all, and kind Guru, know me." And so this Buddha, this Lama who is equal to the Buddhas in kindness, we're saying, "Please know me."
所以首先呢，我们看到第一首道歌，那第一首道歌里面有前两句哦，它可以说是一个祈请文，也可以说是一个礼供文，也就是至尊佛陀人行尊，遍护恩师其见之哦。那在这里你可以看到说，我们说实际上来讲，这个上师他就是如同佛是一般的，但我们常常看见的上师外相呢，还是看见到是一个人的一个形象哦。所以这里说至尊佛陀，就是说上师本质是佛陀，但我们看起来他还是显现为一个人的样子。所以这一句也是在讲，我们常常说要祈请上师，尤其你在对你的根本上师做祈请发愿的时候，我们通常都会把上师观想的样子是一个佛的相貌也会显现，但是代不代表说他上师也就具备了佛的三门的身口意的功德呢？有的时候并不一定的。那但是上师还是非常有恩德的，他们对我们的恩德是非常的大的。 那首先从佛陀来讲，佛陀对我们有恩吗？当然有，因为他讲说了这个佛法。那么，但是佛陀他自己也说，他说我是怎么样利益到后来的人、后来的众生呢？方法就是我开示出解脱的道法，但重点是你自己要去修持这些佛法，才可能得到解脱。同时佛陀也说了，他说我没有办法用我的手就把众生你们的苦把它取走，同时我也没有办法实现一种力量把我的身口意功德都给予你们。那么你们要怎么样才能够得到救护、得到利益呢？唯一的方法就是去实修我所讲说的这些能够让你的心平静的、极静的这样一些方法跟佛法，透过这样子你消除了烦恼，从轮回中解脱，才有可能真正得到利益。那佛陀说了这么多的法，但是我们有直接从佛陀听到法吗？没有，没有这样的机会。那所以因此上师就很重要，因为我们是跟随了上师而听闻到了这些教法。我们可以说完整的从某一位上师那边听到了佛陀当年所说的这些法教的内容，我们也可以说得到了所有佛的一个加持。这就是头2句的意思哦，至尊佛陀人行尊。同样我们的上师是遍护的恩师，希望他能够见知我。
테네 다티지라 부덕 뉴드라미요 둔데네 손주 님베 바 잡든진치레 섬주메 송아레라 부덕 뉴드라미요 순데 테네 투존도 단당하란소 닝갈라 유그르베세나 유그마레 테네 어나 칸데레세나 당하란소 라마데 테구기요레 Lama te tena kare pengere sena lama dongwa te ten toba yongre lama dongwa te tena lama dongwa te lonely si toba yongre yo are la teacher na tene lama te ten lama temba la tene lama dongwa te ten lama dongwa temba la tene tene tanda nyamne tenzo toba ta nyamne la tendu si toba ta tende yongre yo are la tene drawa me par yo te tu jondo ta tende ten go yo are Tenete tujundo tempa tengo tundene sonju nimbu par jab tenjin chile somjume tene tatu tandane zonde son maji ke par la ta rang tsaw lama te la solwa ta rang tsaw lama te ten rong tsaw lama tempa la ten lam tsaw lama ke dongwa tenzo ten lama dongwa tenzo ten dongwa tenzo nyamso len ta tende toba je yungu yo re sonre
The song continues, stay inseparably in the center of my heart. From now until the essence of enlightenment, I will think of no one but you, kind protector. So here it says, stay inseparably in the center of my heart. Now, does this mean that the Lama is actually present in the middle of your heart the whole time? It's not. What this means is that you need to remember the Guru. But what good does remembering the Guru do? When you remember the Guru, then you remember the instructions the Guru has given. When you remember those, then you're able to put them into practice. And so we remember the Lama by remembering the root Guru, remember the instructions that the Guru has given. Then we are able to practice, and so we will be able to be diligent about it. And so this is why it says, stay inseparably in the center of my heart. So this just means that we need to continue to remember our root Guru. From now until the essence of enlightenment, I will think of no one but you, kind protector. So from now on, until we achieve Buddhahood, we need to supplicate the Guru. We need to remember the Guru. By remembering the Guru, then we will remember the instructions that the Guru has given us. By remembering those, we will be able to practice them. And so for this reason, we need to always remember the Lama.
接下来呢，这里提到说，常住而心无别离，从此直至菩提间，仅依恩师无他想。那这里第一句有提到说，上师常常驻留在我们的心间，没有分别。那是真的说上师就在你的心里面，就是说在你的心的这个部位吗？当然并不是的。所以这句话在告诉我们说，随时你要意念上师，要想起上师。那为什么我们要常常要想起上师呢？就是因为你想到了上师，你是要想到他告诉过你的佛法，他告诉过你什么样的口诀跟修持的方式。那也透过思维意念他的口诀有什么好处呢？可以帮助你能够开始修持哦，提醒你要精进的修持。 所以这是常住而心，要常常观想上师在自己心间没有别离的一个重要性。然后要多长时间呢？从此直至菩提间，直到你成佛成就圆满的菩提之前，你都随时都要向上师祈请，要向他来发愿，要观想他就在你的心间。同时呢，你要去意念他的曾经告诉过你的口诀跟修持的方法，并且接着你就要精进的去实修。
테네 다텔라 다부 타르징게 노네 칸데 송요 와레세나 진 게위시니 송아레라 나란소 산제게르비세나 산제조요레 타둥 코로와동 왼송고 동안레 타르게르비세나 타르지요레 대예페 준센데 나란소 생진 동지라 송지게 님보요레 송지게 님보요레 데 이나야 텔란 데브데 용구요레라 Devate Yung Chin the Kante Gugresena, Chin the Gavishini, the Gavishini, the Intiminti Tengu Yorella, Gavishini Tengu Junsin de Tombo Pesum Jagon, Son Yorella, Tenite Gavishini Pangaranjamba, Tankorwale, Torgayen, Long Gangayen, Son of Gontoyo Mare, Caridisena, Long Jumilando, Long Kintabo, Sumarella. Meche long jumeche landro kapsala longa deni ndogure deni ndona tha nyebo yore deni ndona lom debo yore senkin che ke lom tenkin che gugure mato deni ngara hamba se sona long norgure long kal khabo yo balan ndogure ta tende yongure la tichena long jumi landro long kin ta bo yen se Te yendo tanda nipa gawon de sena tenen jipe sasu sunro du kelma tabo song yo arela tapena nmate talk go pandawo chinsin genne ba ye pandawo dada jakwa tan kuma gen jikwa ye pandawo ta tende ke sasan jek so ro chin ro ka sola ta ngaran ta nyom de chinking ke kusum wandawo ji gugre la kusum de mena tene jakwa ndabo the chinsin ndabo tho Tudrundabo to Tatin Amanda Yung Sigarella, Tintaba Mayum, etc. Then Aranga Tropo Yapo, take it, Chapton Chilmanda, which you not never mepando to you arella. Pete and Aranso, that on the Chunion Sipicasola, the Nikauka Niemo by Ungre, Najali Ungre, Kaukala Desha Ungre, Kaukala Shedan Ungre, Kaukala Todo Ungu, that in the Nepa Ungu Yorella. Tikapsala Njipa Lechonkin Tisugu Yoresena Lama Gavi Hini Gugres Penny Pate Tempare Pesumbate Candelesena Chu Chimbole Gaduji Nimba Tavo se Tachu Chimbo Jele Galgu Nangaranta se Chono Chung Yona Tini Hijunianka Yore Tinite Maimpa Trojite Trotella Trotankin Yapoche Yona Tincho Paru Debo Dotogo Yorella Nella Maggi Hini Jetan Te, Tig Donga Ten, Dende Gure, Son the Pe Lomte, Yanta Pajitena, Tintig, Rotoba in Bechena, Tinita, Jin gave Hini Don Tempa Gugre, Son Yore.
Now, what it says in the in Gampopa's ornament of precious realization. Sometimes it's translated as jewel ornament of liberation. That's the old translation. There's a new translation that calls it the ornament of precious realization. I sometimes mix the two titles. It's the same book. What it says in the ornament of precious realization is that the condition is the spiritual the spiritual friend. So, are we able to awaken to Buddhahood? Yes, we are. Are we able to liberate ourselves from the suffering of samsara ultimately? Yes, we are. And the reason for this is that all sentient beings have the essence of the Buddha. We all have Buddha nature. But we need to get a result out of that. And the condition for getting a result out of the Buddha nature is the spiritual friend. And so for that reason, we must serve a spiritual master. And so for this reason, in the ornament of precious liberation, it teaches three different analogies for why we need a spiritual master. It says the spiritual friend is like Yes, it's the spiritual master. The first of the example is like the guide who shows us down a path that we do not know. It's like we need to follow a path in order to liberate ourselves from samsara. We need to know the path. If we don't know the path and we just start meditating, are we going to get anywhere? We aren't. We need to have someone who needs to show the path. And so for that reason, we need someone who shows you the unknown path. So like if you're going to go to some place, you ask someone, how do you get there? And say, you take this road, you go this way, this is an easy road, this is quick, and then you'll be able to follow the path and get all the way. If on the other hand, we just are kind of audacious and just sort of set off on our own without knowing anything, then we're going to get lost and we're going to have all sorts of difficulties on the path. And so for that reason, the spiritual friend is like a guide for a path that we do not know. The second example given is of an escort for a dangerous place. So if you're going to go through a dangerous place where there are ferocious carnivorous beasts, where there are enemies, where there are bandits and robbers, if you're going to go through such a dangerous and terrifying place, then you need to have a good bodyguard. If you have a big, strong bodyguard, then you can go through there and you'll have no problem walking down the path. No matter who comes, no matter what animal comes, you'll be safe. You'll be able to get through there easily. And so for that reason, when you're going through a dangerous place, you must have a good escort and a bodyguard to protect you. Likewise, when we're practicing the Dharma, there are dangers that can occur, and the dangers that can occur are like the afflictions. There's the danger of pride, the danger of desire, the danger of hatred, the danger of envy. These are all dangers that can occur. And so, what do we need to protect ourselves from that? We need to have the master, the spiritual friend, the guru. And so, the spiritual friend or guru is our escort, who can bring us through a dangerous place. The third analogy is the ferryman who can bring us across a great river. So when you come to a big river, if you just jump right into the river, are you going to get across? No, there's the danger that instead you're going to drown. And so what you need to do instead is you need to find a boat. And then you need to find someone who knows how to sail that boat to get you across. So you need a good boatman and a boat. Likewise, we need to meet a master, a spiritual guru, or a spiritual friend. We need to receive and follow their instructions, and then we will be able to. And if we practice the Dharma properly, then we will be able to get somewhere with it. And so, for that reason, we need to. This teaches why we need to have the condition of the spiritual friend.
那么在配合这一段的偈文的时候呢，就可以讲到是冈波巴大师解脱庄严宝论里面，其中有一品呢，就是叫依止善知识也可以叫做依止上师善知识的内容。那么我们能够成佛吗？每个人是可以的。我们真的能够出离这个轮回跟烦恼痛苦吗？也是可能的，是可以的。为什么？因为我们都有如来藏，都有这个佛性，在这个因上，在本质上，我们都具备了成佛的潜能。但是要让这样的结果能够呈现出来，它的方法是什么？我们需要具备什么样一个条件呢？很重要的条件就是我们要依止善知识的一个教导，要找寻一位上师的一个带领。所以在冈波巴大师解脱庄严宝论里面就提到说，依止善知识，他用3个比喻来说明。第一个比喻是将上师比喻成为一个向导那么因为很多时候只是自己坐在那边想我要成佛，我要解脱，然后就自己找各种方法去盲修瞎练的话，这是没有用的。你需要就好像是说你要前往一个地方，但是如果你对那里你没有地图，你也不知道那里的路怎么样走，你最后只会是走丢跟迷路，甚至会非常的危险。所以这个时候老师上师就很重要，他就像是向导一样，他可以清楚哪一个路比较快，哪一个路比较安全，他可以带着你去走。所以依止上师就像找寻向导一样很重要。第二个比喻呢，依止上师跟善知识就好像是要找寻一个保镖是一样的，因为就像你要去一个很危险的地方，可能充满了野兽强盗，那如果你就说好我不怕，我就一个人去，但那可能非常的危险，因为你可能遇到各种的状况，你没有办法对付。所以这时候你需要有一个很好的保镖，你信任的人，他可以在危险的时候给予你帮助。 这个就像你在修行的时候，你会遇到很多的障碍跟许多的这些危险，指的是什么？就是你可能突然烦恼升起了，有的时候你特别的我慢，特别的嫉妒，或者你突然嗔心很强的时候，你就需要有一个很有力的一位上师，像保镖一般的，他能够帮助你克服这些烦恼。再来第三个比喻呢，上师善知识像是一个船夫是一样的。这个比喻是说，如果你要越过一个大海或者一条大河的时候，你不能够说好我就跳进去，那很危险，你可能就淹死了。所以你会需要找到一艘船，然后还要找到一个很好的船夫能够带领你。那这个上师就像是这样一个能够开着这样一艘船带领你的人，他能够帮助你越过这样一个轮回大海。
Tene da te jesu la konga Khenpo Gangshar konga nyamnyong ga ta te loju ndawo ji sunwa re la nyamnyong ga loju de gande ji sunwa re se na tika sa la kongre ga sawe la ma te tene kongtru Rinpoche pe ma temi loju singen te ta tanda chitang ga jangga kongtru Rinpoche loju thaye singen ji chamba re ti yonsi la tukku mambo tukku namba nga ko song to yen ten tene ga tukku nga chungwa re la ti na ne tanda pe ma temi lip lo du singin te kong ga zawe la ma re xixin kong tu yang shugi wa re kong ga zawe la ma re la teni kong zawe la ma te kong ta ta rinpo la pe gu chung wa re teni kong la ya u gi shu da ta tende la pe gu chung wa re la teni kong ri tanda te ji la la tene kong tuk chobo rabo je chong ne ta tende ke lo jun rabo sunwa re la ta te chobo chung ke jun sin te khandi re se na kap che la gung hen je nong pong thombo ne tinkar je long ling yo wa na se tumba che ta thombo che ne tumba che rogi ya ba da ta tende se re ta te zidu te la kong ke zawe lama te tembe kap che tap che je che je song song ye la ten ta ti ka sa la tene tanda rong ka la me ga ko song thu ge yen tin tin so ten tene te ten be ge on ge po nga na do kham mi to lu khong ge chu la la pa chi na lo man chu su sen ta la ma ten pe song re tu ta ta ne na ga ri yu nyom ta tanda ka ma yu yu na ta kan ri si pe ge yo na go ne thu chu bo da bo je chong ne Tarkeji Jono Jones Hara Johnson John Harayon se Tente Kabla Tente Tola Johin Davo Simba Jo Talaman Yo Mare Narachamba Ta Nala Lore Gonda Simba Jo Tente Chumare Suare.
Now the song continues with Khenpo Gangshar describing one of his experiences, and the experience is one of when he was separated from his root guru. Now his root guru was the Khenpo Rinpoche Pema Drime Lodra. Now, so the first Khenpo Rinpoche, Jamgon Khenpo Lodra Tai, had 5 different tulkus, the tulkus of his body, speech, mind, qualities, and activities. And among these, one of them was this Khenpo Pema Drime Lodra, who's also called the Shechen Khenpo Rinpoche. And so this was Khenpo Gangshar's root guru. And so here, so there was one time when Khenpo Gangshar was separated from his root guru. The Shechen Khenpo had to go to central Tibet, and Khenpo Gangshar had to remain behind. And so he felt very sad and depressed. And so it says here, when the white clouds shimmer high in the blue sky. So what this means is that he saw a cloud saw clouds high in the sky. And when he saw them, he remembered his root guru. I remembered your 3 secrets, guru. And so he remembered, he saw the clouds high in the sky, and he remembered the qualities of the Buddha's body, speech, and mind. And the song continues, I am left behind in lower Dokam, while you, Father, have gone to Hlomun. And so his root guru has left, and he feels depressed and sad about his guru having gone. And I wonder where you are now. So this is an expression of his sorrow at not being with his guru. So for a brief moment, I feel sadness, he says. And so he remembered his guru. He feels sad and depressed about this. He feels a bit weary and depressed.
那么接下来回到这个他的道歌当中啊，这一段呢，首先就是在中文第2页，苍穹空寂高重中等等。那这一段首先它有一个背景的故事这里堪布康夏先说明，所以这时候呢是他要离开他的上师，那换句话说，他的上师前往了某个比较远的地方去，所以他一个人留下来很伤心，有这样一段故事。那当时堪布康夏的根本上师呢，叫做Bema Jime Lodro 这样的一位仁波切这样一位上师。那我们说他是罗卓太爷蒋贡罗卓太爷的一个化身。当时蒋贡罗卓太爷他有5个化身：身、口、意、功德跟事业。那么其中的一个化身就是Bema Jime Lodro， 然后他也称为叫做雪谦公主，就是雪谦的蒋贡康主仁波切，有这样的一个说法。所以呢，在这里就说他的上师就离开了，这位蒋贡雪谦蒋贡他就离开了，然后到了卫藏去，所以他一个人非常的伤心。那为什么会伤心？他有看到了一个景象当他看到天上苍穹空寂高重当中呢，白云滚滚涌翻腾的时候，他看到了这样一个白云在天空当中，他就想起了他的上师根本上师，所以心意至尊之三密，三密指的就是他的上师的身口意的3种功德。那这个时候孩儿就是指堪布康夏他自己，他有点像被遗弃的一个孩儿一样，他留在了这样一个多康就是康区的地方。那他的父亲父往南至门隅境，父指的就是他的根本上师，就到了这个卫藏地区门隅的这样一个地方。而今呢也不知上师他到底在哪里，所以须臾悲愁虽升起所以这时候他短暂升起了一种悲愁的感觉。
tene ta tende to jobo ndabo ji jungwa rete yina yo tan jo on de sena tene jobo jungwa ya ge junsen yo mare tene rang za wela me ge ko song to ge yen tin zo ten yon de ko non ton yi hi jomo yi hi ge za le jungwa je da song la tene je de me be chap dal chimbo ya ba je da to me yo zhu dong da wa tene to ding yen zhen jing on de tu da ba yo are la dana yo dana pe ka che par che do yo mare te so me te la tene ti le yo na yo je de ta rin bo le yo na ya sem ba jo yo go bi jo se ka ya yo mare so re.
And so he felt a bit depressed, but in actuality, there's no reason for him to be depressed. And because when he remembers the qualities of his guru's body, speech, and mind, it is as it says, but your body is the illusory light of the wisdom of appearance emptiness. It's the expression of wisdom. Your speech is the indescribable expanse of empty sound, and your unmoving mind is free of all conceptual extremes. His mind is always resting in samadhi meditation. And so there's nothing to focus on as staying here or going there. It's no different whether it's staying here or going there. There's no difference at all. And so there's nothing better about being near the Guru. There's nothing depressing about being, or sad about being far away from the Guru. There's no need for that.
所以接着这里说，须臾悲愁虽升起他虽然想起来的时候会有些难过，但其实他后来一想，他根本不需要难过，他没有任何难过的原因，因为当他思维到了上师的身口意的功德的时候，上师的身是显空智慧的幻化的一个光明，所以叫尊身显空智幻光。同样，当他想到上师的语的功德的时候，语是什么呢？是深空不二的，它是离开任何的言语形容的，它是遍满一切的。同样，他也想到了上师的心是什么呢？是不动的，是离系的，是常住于禅定当中，没有任何的动摇的。所以上师的心是这样子不动离系的缘故。
见到空个头太阳，他同步认真，认真就没就 다로 더 인인지 또빠 뭐 정네 되게 때는 거 거성래 레테 예나야 드네 콩가 라면 신라다 롱가
Two, I don't look back on or prolong thoughts. Instead, his meditation has been very helpful.
那么的一个祭文呢，是在形容堪布康沙他刚刚想到他有各种的回。
Next page. Appearance and liberation are sinking into an empty house. So when the
다송도 제티병도 세나 초조금에 나라 때네 때나 때네 랑게 샘데 롱인 지고 동바임바 롱선 지와메 바임베 쳤나 페네 만두베 깨따르다 샤좀 초바다 다 때네 간데 샤나야 되게 요래
and so it says, hopes and thought is a good thing. Having a suspicion. This is because our mind is unborn. There's hope in.
那么西剧
라마 당와 데 템바 라틴 라마 데 투전 냠소 롬바 라틴 냥이 루고 도 힌도 또네 콩 예나야 준 데히 냠소 롬 텐주 침보 제 라마가 노네 소나 조소 코나 프로셔르타 텐데 요아레 라티체나 리시 게레도 망이 베레 카힐라 힌다보다 카히 아이요 나네 다탄 콤폰다보 토에 요아레베스나 토에
You can cling to nothing that you, and so any thoughts of attachment or any thoughts you need to be thrown away. And by doing this, then that experience